What should I talk about now? What should I talk about? There's a lot of topics that I could cover. There's a lot of things that I could talk about. And I can talk a whole lot of things or speak on a whole lot of things. And at the end of the day, this world is still fucked up. At the end of the day, this country is still fucked up. At the end of the day, this world lacks love. It lacks trust. It lacks honesty. And it also lacks loyalty. People don't believe in love and loyalty. People don't believe in unity. Whether you Caucasian, whether you Negro, I don't give a fuck what nation or nationality you want to call yourself. There is no trust, there is no love, there is no loyalty, there is nothing. Nothing but greed, nothing but selfishness, nothing but I want to do what I want to do. A dog-eat-dog world. That's what we live in today. Everybody want to be a motherfucking dog. A dog. You know? But I can't say everyone is that way. I would be a liar, and I would be accusing innocent people of being a heartless person. When you have some individuals that have love in their hearts, genuine love, and loyalty, and will look out for a person, whether they're Asian, Mexican, European, Negro, or whatever they are. But the majority of the world is fucked up. But you want to criticize me for speaking negativity. You want to criticize me for being negative. Where the fuck do you live? Do you live in a box? Do you live underground? Do you live in a cult that's on the outside of this world? Because you don't seem to see the same negativity that I see. You don't see the same bullshit that I see. Maybe you do see it, but you want to cover it up like it's not there. Oh, it'll be okay. It'll be alright. It'll be okay. That's what you want to tell me. But I'm tired. I'm tired. Tired of all of this shit. You know. But many people give up. You know, weak ones give up. They want to commit suicide. They want to kill themselves. They want to take themselves out the game. But only the strong will endure. Only the strong will endure until the end. The weak will crumble. The weak will fall if they feel like no one cares about them. If they feel like Tupac said, man, it's hard to carry on. It's hard to carry on when you feel as if no one loves you. And that's how it is, man. We live in a fucked up society We live in a fucked up world. But so many people live in denial. So many people live in denial and want to lie to you because they're not ready. Well, I'm not gonna say ready, but fuck it. They are not ready because they are too comfortable. They are too relaxed in the matrix. They believe in this American dream. They believe in this fantasy of a world that we live in. Anytime a person tells you that money makes the world go round, and they say that shit with a serious face, that money makes the world go round, that's a delusional person. That's a delusional person that's not in their right mind, and they're not in their right frame of mind, and they are asleep. They are in a dream world, an illusional world. Because a person that's awake will tell you the truth. Money do not make the world go round. Money does not make the world go around. It's a lie. Love and unity and charity makes the world goes round and makes it a safer place for you and I and our children to live. Not money. Money has no real value. It's a false sense of security. It's a false sense of empowerment. Love and unity is empowerment. Love for one another can bring down any evil. But we don't love one another. Can't really trust anyone today because we live in a dog eat dog world. Anytime the elite of this world, or the people who establish this society that we live in today, if they're telling you that the dog is their best friend, best believe they live and act just like their best friend. The same behaviors, the same mannerism. You know, when you got your boy or your best friend or your road dog or your chill partner or your smoking buddy, and if y'all hanging like that every day of the week, and y'all just chilling out, I mean, y'all been hanging so long and so much, you begin to act like one another. You begin to act and talk just like your best friend. It's a dog eat dog world. That's what they tell you. And dogs don't give a fuck about one another. Dogs will fight over scraps. Dogs will go out there and fuck random dogs. A female dog will let all the neighborhood dogs run right through her and don't know who fathered her puppies or her litter. And as I said in another video, I had a chance to study dog behavior as a child, so I know how dogs behave. I know this. And the way that dogs behave, I see the same thing in men. And the only difference is dogs don't work. Dogs don't work for a living. Dogs don't work for a paycheck. Dogs lay around. They freeload. They get handouts. But when a grown ass man doesn't work, when he freeload and looks for a handout, he's frowned upon in society. But you say it's a dog eat dog world. Hypocrisy. That's how you know, man, this world, this society, man, the system that we live in ain't shit. It ain't shit. I mean, to get up and go to work every morning at the same time, at the same job, seeing the same faces that don't give a fuck about you. I mean, you showing your loyalty, you giving loyalty to a job that don't give a fuck about you. Working every day. Some work 7 days a week. Some work 5 days a week. Some work 40 hours a week. Some work 100 hours a week. I mean, just working. Then once you get your check, half your check is missing because Uncle Sam got that, stole half your check, and he ain't even did shit. But we as a people, we allow that to happen. Why? Because we hate one another. Why? Because there's a division. There's no unity among the people. There's no really a unity among the government. But yet, they seem to know how to control the people. They seem to know how to keep the people divided so they can keep that control and keep on pimping us, the people. You know, you get tired of this shit, you know. But you got to stay strong and you got to endure until the end. If you go out there and kill yourself, then you're just a coward. You're a soft coward. Yes, I know. It's a dog eat dog world. I know. I know this. I know that we live a dog lifestyle mentally. I know this. I can see this. And some might say I'm talking crazy right now when I'm not, you know. Some got the insight to see what's going on and some just don't. I mean, you'd rather be entertained. I mean, you'd rather laugh, which I don't blame you. Because in this sickness that we call life, you got to find some way, you got to find an outlet. You know, rather you're drinking, rather you're smoking, rather you're eating all the time, rather you fucking all the time, rather you praying all the time, rather you reading the Bible all the time. You got to find some outlet, rather you on YouTube with this so-called roasting bullshit. You have an outlet. You come on here and make other YouTubers, or you're trying to make their lives miserable because your life is miserable, and you're all fucked up. And you know you fucked up. Want to brag about what you got and put yourself on this pedestal, put yourself up there where you can look down on other people because you have insecurities about yourself. As the Bible states, all flesh is like filthy rags. And the Bible also said you're nothing. If a man puffs himself up to be something when he's nothing, he's a fool. I mean, you are nothing. It's only two things that's promised to a man, that's life and death. If you are born, goddamn it, you're sure to die, and can't no man escape death. So all that bullshit and vanity means nothing. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care the car you drive. You will leave all that shit behind the day you die. And Solomon realized that. All the power he had and all the status that he had, all the women that he had, all the cattle that he had to leave all that behind to the next person. All of his work and all of his labor, he had to leave it behind for the next man to benefit off that shit. Look at Michael Jackson, the so-called greatest entertainer that ever lived, made millions and made other people billions. But the man is dead and gone, and people are still making millions off of his name and off of his legacy. He left that shit behind. We are fucked up. It's just I haven't did a random video in so long, and this is one of them. You know, like, I don't even know why the hell I do videos. I don't know why I still do this YouTube thing. Maybe this is my outlet. This is how I express myself. This is how I vent myself. Because one thing about this microphone, they don't interrupt me. They don't cut me off. The microphone ain't got no choice but to listen. We fucked up, folks. We fucked up. Family fucked up. The church is fucked up. The government is fucked up. All fucked up. You got women turning on men, men turning on women, children turning on parents, parents turning on children. But it seems like nobody is rebelling or turning on the government. We allow ourselves to be captives. We allow ourselves to be prisoners. We allow ourselves to be taxed, and we allow ourselves to be slaves, pretty much. 'Cause that's what we are. Anytime you pay taxes in your own homeland and you ain't got no say so, you're a fucking slave. A slave, that's what you are. You're a slave to America. You're a slave to the system. They took prayer out of school, but yet they didn't take the pledge to the flag out of school, if I'm not mistaken, because when I was in school, I had to stand up every morning and pledge to a flag. I had to put my hand over my heart and pledge to a damn flag. So at an early age, I was being brainwashed to be patriotic. I was brainwashed to serve this country. I was being pledged to a country that don't give a damn about me. To serve this country, they don't give a damn about me. Then you want to support your troops? I support my troops, even when your troops is doing evil, even when your troops is committing murder and genocide to innocent people, to innocent civilians that you don't know about, but yet you want to support your troops. You're supporting evil. So when the evil comes back to America, don't stop bitching and complaining. Don't stop moaning, because you were supporting that shit. You were supporting injustice. So when the shit returns back to America, just be willing and ready to accept what happens here. That's what you do. Support that. And I'm out.